Today we are making one of Korea's most beloved dishes, beef bulgogi. This is a recipe that transforms thinly sliced beef into tender, flavorful pieces cooked quickly until they are caramelized and smoky. It is simple, deeply satisfying, and packed with flavor. Bulgogi is often called the gateway dish to Korean cuisine because it is the one meal that almost everyone falls in love with the very first time they try it. The word bulgogi literally translates to fire meat. Traditionally, it was grilled over an open flame, but nowadays you will find it pan-fried, barbecued, or even cooked at the table on a small grill. In Korea, bulgogi is a dish for gatherings, served family-style, with rice, lettuce leaves for wrapping, and all kinds of banchan, which are small side dishes. For this recipe, which serves 4 people, here is what you will need. 500 grams of beef ribeye or sirloin, thinly sliced across the grain, 1 small Asian pear, or half a ripe pear or apple if you cannot find one, 4 cloves of garlic, finely minced, 1 small onion, grated or finely chopped, 3 spring onions finely sliced, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, or you can use honey instead, 1 teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper, 2 teaspoons of toasted sesame seeds, 1 medium carrot cut into thin strips, and finally a small handful of mushrooms. Shiitake mushrooms are traditional, but button mushrooms will also work well. You will also need steamed white rice to serve, and some fresh lettuce leaves if you want to make wraps. One of the secrets to authentic bulgogi is the pear. It does not just add sweetness, the natural enzymes in the pear actually tenderize the beef, giving it that melt in your mouth texture. This is a very old trick in Korean cooking and one worth remembering. Now let us prepare the beef. You want very thin slices, almost paper thin. If your butcher can do this for you, that is perfect. But if you are slicing it at home, here is a tip. Place the beef in the freezer for around 30 minutes before cutting. The meat will firm up just enough to make clean, thin slices without tearing. This is important because the thinner the beef, the quicker it cooks, and that quick sear is what makes bulgogi so special. Now it is time to make the marinade. In a large bowl, grate the pear and the onion. Add the minced garlic, soy sauce, sesame oil, and brown sugar. Mix it all together until you have a rich, slightly thick sauce. Add the beef slices into the bowl. Use your hands to gently massage the marinade into the meat, coating every single piece. This is not just mixing, it is helping the flavors work deep into the beef. Finally, add the sliced spring onions, the carrot strips, and the mushrooms. Toss everything together until it is evenly coated. Now cover the bowl and let the beef marinate. At the very minimum, give it 30 minutes. If you have more time, let it rest for 2 hours, or even overnight in the fridge. The longer it sits, the deeper the flavor will become. When you are ready to cook, heat a large pan or a wok over high heat. Add a drizzle of oil, just enough to coat the surface. Once the pan is very hot and almost smoking, add the beef in small batches. Do not overcrowd the pan. You want the beef to sear, not steam. Cook each batch for just 2 to 3 minutes until the edges caramelize and the sauce reduces slightly. As the beef hits the pan, you will immediately notice the incredible aroma of garlic, soy, and sesame coming together. This is the unmistakable smell of bulgogi. Here is a tip. If you want a smoky barbecue-like flavor without using a grill, let the beef sit in the pan for an extra minute without stirring. The sugars in the marinade will caramelize just a little more, giving you that depth of flavor Koreans call bulmat, which means fire taste. Once the beef is cooked, transfer it to a serving platter, sprinkle over the toasted sesame seeds, and maybe add a few extra slices of spring onion for freshness. Serve the bulgogi with steamed white rice and some side dishes if you have them. Kimchi, pickled radish, or even a simple cucumber salad all work perfectly. Another popular way is to make lettuce wraps. Place a spoonful of rice on a lettuce leaf, add some bulgogi and maybe a little dab of samjang, which is a Korean chili paste mixed with soybeans. Wrap it all up into a little bundle and enjoy it in one bite. It is a burst of flavor, and once you try it, you will understand why bulgogi is such a treasured dish. In Korea, meals are rarely about just one dish. Bulgogi is meant to be shared, enjoyed with friends or family, passed around the table alongside soups, stews, and all the different banchan. It represents not just delicious food, but the warmth of gathering together, and that is what makes it timeless. Even if you cook it by yourself at home, you are part of a tradition that has been alive for centuries. And there you have it, Korean beef bulgogi for 4 people. It is fast, it is flavorful, and it is an incredible way to experience a taste of Korea right in your own kitchen. Try it once and you will see why it is loved around the world. If you enjoyed this recipe, do not forget to subscribe for more dishes from across the globe. And the next time you crave something bold, sweet and savoury, you will already know exactly what to do.